Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more of the Long Dark on the Interloper mode, no time for BS, and this is our second attempt. So, there's a few things I want to do real quick. Kimberly Mary, I think was the name of the viewer, had wanted me the last time to go to Signal Hill, and I totally didn't do it because I had recorded a bunch of episodes in advance, and I didn't do it when I did that. So we're gonna go and try and do that, assuming that the weather is on our side. Real quick though, we have to repair some of this stuff, and I'm sure by the time I get done repairing this, there's going to be a blizzard or something. Oh, an hour for this, really?
Can I find something?
Well, whatever. I'm gonna have to grab something to drink in a minute here too, because the parchedness is getting a little bit too close for comfort. Let's go over here. We have some food, and when I say some food, I mean like a can of peaches and like some plants that we've ripped out of the ground and a couple of candy bars. I don't exactly know how we're living off of this stuff. I wonder if you can utilize any, like, of these stalks to brush your teeth or anything in the wild. That would be nice. One of my biggest issues would be cavities. I don't know. I guess when death is coming for you regardless, the last thing that you're going to worry about is how well your teeth look. What else are we dealing with here? 62% on this down jacket. If I could get this up, I would really like to. 45 minutes? Yeah, that's fine. If I can get right to about 8 hours of daylight left, that should be the warmest time period that we have. And this has really helped out our temperature a little bit. You can see right here, our temperature's gone up. And let's go ahead and wear our little toque here because we weren't wearing that. And if I don't wear it, someone's going to yell at me for it. So, single tower. We have everything that we need. We have ways to make fires. We have some wood, I do believe. Yes, we have 10 pieces of wood. That's fine. And 28 sticks, as well as this log. We also have the hammer, which is good, because that's going to be utilized as a weapon should we come into contact with any kind of wildlife. And from what I've seen, alright. It's terrible, but whatever. Negative 30 degrees, great. Let me see if I can get some wind chill resistance or something while we're moving along here. Oh, Lord in heaven. Oh, a couple of wolves outside, too. So good to see you guys around. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be real interesting. One way or another, though, I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it. How about if we kind of hug this side over here? Every once in a while, there's a bear that likes to come this way. Nope, we're not getting any wind chill resistance at all. Good Lord. Negative 14 degrees Celsius right about here. There we go. That's helping quite substantially. I'm not going to run too much. Mainly, I want to save my running abilities for when we get partway up the hill there. And the reason why is because I don't think that the bear will travel all the way onto this side, but there may be some wolf spawns over there. I'm not 100% sure. Just go ahead and look around here real quick. All right, everything still looks pretty good. Mother of God, it is cold. Okay, I am going to run a little bit. I lied. We've got to do this. And we have plenty of wind. I'm not worried about how tired we are. It's just a matter of getting there before freezing to death. Let's go and see if there's anything inside here. No mail, huh? All right. Yeah, we're going to go this way up the hill. Now, I don't usually go this way up Signal Hill. Sometimes there's a rope climb over here as well. I'm kind of interested. No, I said I would go this way. I'm going to go this way, damn it. Plus, we'll see if we can find any saplings. Now, the big issue is we don't have a way to obtain the saplings if we do find them. I think we're going to get some wind chill factor here. Yes. Okay, good. We don't have a way to get the saplings if we find them because we don't have any hacksaws or anything. Now, as I don't usually go up this way, I don't know if this just leads to a cliff that you would just fall down or what. We're already at risk for hypothermia.
Up soon.
Let's see here. If I just kind of jimmy my way up. Yeah, this was a bad idea. All right. We're going to need to go the long way around. Oh, Mother of God. Oh, hypothermia is going to be coming on really quick. Negative 28 degrees. I don't want to break my leg, though, so we have to watch out as we kind of flounder around here. A couple of sticks on the ground. I'm going to leave those there for right now. We have plenty of sticks. Now, sometimes, I remember, you would find a sapling kind of like right over in this little valley here. I think that area is too sheer for us to climb up. We're going to have to go the long way around. I can also make a fire if absolutely need be. 7% hypothermia, so not too bad. It's just a matter of us losing a bunch of condition as we kind of walk our way around here. I'm going to keep sprinting where I can. This is definitely the long way. But, again, the way I learn these maps is by doing it. So I don't mind giving this a shot. Gives me the opportunity to kind of look from a high ground perspective here too, just to see if there's anything immediately around us. I don't see too much here. Definitely no saplings that I can see. We do have a wind chill protection here, which is excellent. Man, you have to go all the way around this hill in order to get up from this side of Single Hill. There may be a shortcut as well up on this side. If anyone does know for certain, feel free to let... Oh, thought I heard something. Feel free to let me know. Come on, baby. Get up around here. Now, once we come around this back side, we should have a pretty clear shot straight up to the hillside. Negative 12 degrees right about here. Not too shabby. So where everyone lives, how bad would negative 12 degrees be for you guys? Negative 12 for me would probably be... That would probably be hell on earth where I'm at. The normal temperature here, right around 90 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit every day. Now, I don't know exactly what that translates to in Celsius. I guess it would be, what, let's see, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that somewhere in the 40s for Celsius? Oh. I think we've got some more bad weather moving in here. Yes, we made it. Okay, good. Ah, sapling. What kind of sapling is this? We're specifically looking for maple. Although, again, we can't cut it down. That is a maple sapling. That's what we would utilize to make a bow. So what I'm really hoping for... I'm going to take a couple of these sticks now that we're pretty close. So what I'm really hoping for is that we find a hacksaw inside. That would be fantastic. I'm also going to grab some of this old man's beard lichen. 28 degrees, or 28%, I should say, for the hypothermia risk. We need 3 of these to make a bandage from it. There we go. Okay, that's pretty significant. Just kind of looking around for wolves. Usually there's a wolf right down there somewhere. I've had him follow his way up all the way into the fenced-in areas before. We're pretty tired right now, and I think we're going directly into the wind. Negative 23 degrees, so things are warming up. I don't know. Maybe the temperature is getting better. Oh, there is a dead person over here, or maybe a carcass. Let's take a look. I would assume it's a person. Either way, regardless of what it is, we're going to make sure to grab some feathers while we're up here. 83% condition, not the greatest. Ah, it's a carcass. I imagine I can't click on it all. Nope, it is totally frozen. But that is good to know that there is a carcass up here. Let's go ahead and grab these feathers. And we'll probably head back over here once I warm up a little bit. Only saw 1 feather. I know there's usually 3, I think, when a critter is down. Let's go ahead and sprint the rest of the way inside here. This nice chain link fence will provide some protection from us. Is that a piece of wood on the ground? Nope, that is just some clipping. And there is a fire barrel, I do believe, right back here. Yes, there is, along with some cedar firewood, so we can utilize that to boil some water and cook some food should we need to. So that knocked us down to 80%. That is, man, that's a hell of a thing. Now, I'm really hoping to find some good loot in here. So, Kimberly, this is for you. Man, more work boots. All right, well, that's good. No locked lockers so far. Locked lockers. Kind of redundant. Nothing else so far either. I wonder if you can find... Okay, that's pretty good. A tin of coffee. I'll take that. Temperature in here, 5 degrees Celsius. Wow! Oh! Boom! Alright, that was a find of food. Holy crap. Now, the only thing that would make this better is if we could find a tool in here. How about something in the microwave? Nope. There is, however, another sewing kit. If we could find a tool here, maybe... I mean, obviously I'd love a hacksaw, but... anything would be much appreciated. More lockers. And there is a bed here if you want to get some sleep in when you come up here. Some people utilize this as kind of a little base of operations instead of the farmhouse, just because it's kind of, I don't know, I think people just mostly get tired of the farmhouse because it gets so overused. I also want to double check to make sure I looked under there. Okay, nothing. We got some cardboard boxes. I'll probably chop those down just to warm up and to see if there's anything kind of hiding behind it. Now, remember the last time we had a magnifying glass. sticking in up here. So I just want to see if we can find another thing inside of these little drawers. Doesn't look like it. Maybe we'll try and use our magnifying glass to start a fire in the fire barrel. I'd like to see how it works, and I think it is, you know, air quotes, sunny outside. So that's good too. The only issue is that we probably, there's that clock again, man. We're probably not that warm. Oh, little flare right there. Look at that. So now we have a flare. So this was definitely a success. I would consider this run here a clear success up to this area. It was not that far. We got a lot of loot, including food. And that makes me incredibly happy. The only thing that makes me sad is that I don't have a way to get that sapling. Unless I'm missing something, and I don't think I am. We can break down this with our hands? Yes, we can. Good. Just wanted to make sure that we could take that out if we had to. I'm just kind of giving everything one last look around, especially like under here, because you never know with this place. Okay. Only numb right now. Let's go head outside and see if we can start a fire with our magnifying glass. I would be very interested to see if we could. That would be awesome. And if we can probably grab a brand and see if we can head over by that deer. Much nicer outside right now. Okay, let's try this. 80% chance of success, huh? All right. Well, let's use a stick. This is cool. This is cool. I've never done this before. Magnifying glass, go! If this does work, we will have a self-renewing source of ways to make fire forever. And that makes me so very happy. Of course, some people have said that they have experienced significantly worse weather as time goes on. I don't think in our playthrough we got right... Gosh dang it. Okay, fine, I'll use a... Well, no, I don't want to use a book. I want to use a book for a time where we might need something specifically bookish. Some people had said that they experienced some really bad weather. We got about to day 20, and I didn't experience... I don't think that we experienced, like, terrible not fires, good lord. That they experienced much worse weather. And I don't think that we experienced worse weather. The weather always kind of seemed bad during our playthrough. I don't know, every time we went outside, it always seemed like there was a new blizzard or some terrible storm running in. This is the longest I've seen it clear outside that I can think of. Now, if we can get this deer down to, I think it's 50% frozen, we could harvest it by hand. Put one of those down, and let's see. Now that we have an hour on this, let's go and grab a brand and see if we can start a fire over by these crows and harvest this meat and this hide. Because this thing is up here, I definitely want to get started early in our playthrough on getting hide, gut, and meat. Ow. And let's see here. Where's some wind chill resistance? Maybe right here? Okay, good. So let's put this fire right about down here. Start it with the brand. Since we have this brand for a little bit, let's go ahead and use our stick. Looks like there's no wind affecting the fire. Usually, oh, I wish I could remember that guy's name. His name is kind of weird. Danik Haseg or Haseg Danik or whatever. The guy who knows pretty much everything there is to know about the Long Dark. He's in the comments section all the time. How do you know so much about the Long Dark? Are you secretly the developer? Are you Raphael? He would probably know whether or not you physically get to see... Screw it, we're going to use a book. Whether or not you physically get to always see the smoke moving on the fire, and that'll tell you about whether or not wind is affecting it. I'm pretty sure that the game developers wouldn't mess that up for us. From what I've seen, it'll also tell you if it's too windy outside. It straight up won't let you make the fire. It'll just say, like, it's too windy to make the fire. So, come on, baby. If we get this done, we'll get a little bit of water boiled, too, assuming that the temperature stays nice for us. We have enough sticks and enough reclaimed wood to get a decent amount of Celsius up. The other thing when you make a fire that you want to consider is you need to make it hot enough so that you don't die from the hypothermia of the cold. So let's take a look here. Right about now, 6 degrees Celsius. This deer, 88% frozen. You can see right there, 87% frozen. Getting warmer by the fire, 86% frozen. Let's see here. The wind might be kind of moving around here and there, but this steer's in a pretty good spot. So the big thing is, We just need to get this up a little bit hotter. Now, the other thing is, I wonder, does the temperature output of the fire make the deer carcass unfreeze quicker? I don't know. Let's boil some water, though, and get some time kind of moving across. Oh, we can boil some of these coffees as well. We're going to need a lot more water, though. Let's start with a liter of water. And once we get this liter done, we'll see kind of how that deer is moving around. We may end up sleeping up here. Crap! The wind just shifted on us. Yep, you can see the wind is currently moving this way. All right. Crap. Deer carcass, 62% frozen. Let me see if there's any way. All right, right about here. It looks like we can kind of set up another spot. Let me see if I can get this fire going with our magnifying glass. I hate it when the wind shifts around on us like that. That sucks.
Come on, little fire.
I really want to get this deer harvested, though, man. Not only will it have probably some good meat on it for us, but the other thing is it will also, like I said, give us that hide and that gut. And the earlier we can get started on that, especially to get some... Man, these winds are really picking up out here. Especially to get some snares and the like, the quicker we're going to be able to stabilize. Whoa! Things are moving around. All right, the fire got started.
Oh, yeah.
Good enough for me. More reclaimed wood. And more sticks. We can always get more sticks. Good gravy. What's this deer looking like? 52% frozen, 51. We're almost there, baby. Come on. Fire's still raging. Not too bad. Maybe another couple of sticks. Only problem is when this fire goes out, we're going to feel it real quick. 49%. About a kilogram of meat. Let's see if we can get it. You can see the fire still good. It would have burned out by now if it wasn't. All right, let's go ahead and cook up this meat real fast. Well, yeah, it's already moldy. So we might as well cook it. Fire's still going. That's pretty nice. We're going to have to harvest the rest of this thing by hand. Thirst-wise, let me grab a sip. Now, the reason I'm drinking now and not later is because if we had to, we can utilize our fire barrel to definitely get... Well, good thing that I didn't drink that dirty water. To definitely get a fire going that can't burn out. I'm going to put another couple pieces of reclaimed wood on this. This is only 4% frozen now. Hour and 20 minutes for this gut. How about the hide? 40 minutes for the hide. Let's try and get the gut real fast. All right, that fire's still going, man. Lucky us. Got some gut. Check that fire out. All right, fire's still going. Let's go ahead and grab the hide. Oh, 5 degrees Celsius, man. Things are going good. Oh, crap. Did I just hear the fire go out? Embers. Okay. Let's see if we can get it. Last piece of gut, baby. Whoa! All right. Super cold outside, but we got it. Let's get the hell out of here. Back inside, 2 hours of daylight left. And we are definitely going to need to rest for the night. And we'll probably boil up the water tomorrow. Let's get in here. Just get ourselves stabilized. 719 calories from this. Also, these salty crackers, very, very beat up. I'll probably eat those first. Let's see. We'll see if we can get... How many hours do we have right now? 2 hours of daylight left. We will probably sleep as much as we can. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and beat up this chair. We'll break up this chair. That'll get us a little bit more tired. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. This way we can easily get our full 10 hours of sleep. Go ahead and drink this right here. Man, we are low, low, low on water. So right when we wake up, we're going to have to start a fire at that fire barrel and get things going. All right. Everyone, good night. And, well, let's grab something to eat first. But then good night, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Go ahead and eat these freaking crackers right here. We're going to have to drink after we eat these crackers because the crackers do mess with your thirst. We could also eat one of these. What does this put us at? 596 calories. In order to sleep for 10 hours, we need what? 750 calories. So we need a little bit more. I don't want to drink that. Let's go ahead and drink this herbal tea. Not only will that give us a little bit of our station left, but that'll help us regain additional stuff during the night. And I'll eat one of these cattail stalks too, because they do not reduce our thirst. So, all right, here we go. 750 calories. Yeah. And that'll get us right through the night, just about into the daytime. We can probably break down a little bit more furniture if we want to, depending on what the temperature and the weather looks like outside. 94%, man. That was an excellent sleep. An excellent sleep. So if you were wondering,
to find food.
Someone had asked, does the herbal medicine, does the herbal tea work if you don't heat it up? And yes, it very clearly does, because that is what we just did. We did not heat it up, and things seem to be working quite well. Now, I don't know if there's any additional wood that we can break down here. There's a lot of metal shelvings and stuff, but that's not what we need. We could break down this cardboard box for some tinder. And I'm just checking all these file cabinets here just to make sure that we did go through them, as well as these drawers. Because now we're going to head on back out of here, and I would like to hit the red barn next. And we'll probably do that from the roadway. Let's see what it's like outside. Now, it's probably still a little bit cold because it's early in the day. It doesn't sound very bad outside. I totally forgot to put my gut and my hide on the ground. So don't do what Gray just did. Don't listen to me. Take my advice. Don't listen to me. The issue is, you can see it's already down in its condition a little bit. And we don't have it. Wow, negative 28 degrees outside. Man, but it is clear. Let's, here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead, we'll break down a box or two. Maybe we'll fix up some of our clothing. Go ahead and break down this box. That's 27 minutes right there. We're gonna starve a little bit. Then we're probably going to start a fire, make some water, and then we'll head out and we'll see if things kind of clear up a little bit. If things don't clear up, we're probably just going to have to head out regardless.
Dying from starvation.
Well, you're going to die from a lot of starvation. Our magnifying glass, 0% right now. Probably because of the time of day. Or it's just cloudy. So there could be that too. Our little guys are running away from us. I don't like that. Our whatchamacallits, our birds there. We don't have a torch yet, so I can't abuse the torch ability to repeatedly, well, just light the torch and then try to repeatedly light our fire. I'll have to do a double check and see. Someone had said that it takes 2 matches to light a torch. I can't confirm or deny that. I'll have to do a test and check it out. Or one of you guys might know. Feel free to let me know in the comment section about that as well. It's really cool. Making these videos has been very, very interesting for me because it's given me the opportunity to learn a lot about the game. And I don't know everything about this game. I know enough to keep alive for a bit, but I'm definitely no pro. Let's go ahead and do that right there. We're going to need, like I said, some definite water. Oh, we have water purification tablets as well that we can utilize. But since we have the fire going, let's go ahead and boil. And we are going to... Wow, it is super cold outside already. That's awesome. So, first things first, man. We're going to have to get ourselves... Oh, we're going to end up using all this reclaimed wood. Well, most of the reclaimed wood. Let's go and use... That's going to give us a lot of hours of fuel, but let's go ahead and use it. That should knock the temperature up a little bit here. Man, already at 91% because of this frigid cold. Come on, baby. -1. Yeah, I know you can get better than that. 1 degree Celsius for each little stick. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Let's go ahead and take that drink because we just managed to get this done. That's going to do 0.67 kilograms of water probably of thirst. Yeah, 0.66. We were right on the cusp of thirsty as you can get. 2.5 liters, baby. I want it all. 3 degrees outside, so it is getting nicer. You can see the Celsius kind of like go up and up and up. Very foggy outside, I imagine. That's why right now we're getting the question marks. Questionable as it was outside. Not too happy about that. While we're here, we will boil up our reishi mushrooms to kind of get that going, and we'll make all of our coffee as well. I'm really hoping that these question marks go away and it kind of clears up. Knowing our luck, though, we'll probably have a blizzard come in, and then I'll be up on this hill much longer than I had previously anticipated. Now, once we get over to the farm, or rather the big red barn, I'm really hoping, I don't know, man, if we find a tool over there, if we find like a hacksaw or something over there, I may head back up here to get that maple sapling. Do you think I should do it, or do you think we should just push on through to the rural crossroads area? I don't know, I would probably go and try and do it, because, man, getting a maple sapling started to cure, to get a bow, would be really, really, really nice. Alright, let's see what the temperature's like out here. Negative 21 degrees Celsius away from this fire, so terrible. Let's see here. What's our weight like right now? 21 out of 30. So we can boil a lot more water. You know what? While I'm doing this, I'm just going to get everything started to cure. Because I didn't put it in there again. Or I didn't put it on the ground again. Now watch, when I come back in here, I'll forget it all here. Alright, let's get that starting to cure. Boil up a little bit more water. Probably like, I don't know, maybe like 3 more liters of water. Because we've got plenty of weight left on us. And maybe the heat will go up a little bit. Yeah, we'll do a straight 3 liters. You can see here, it'll take, man, almost, what, 45 minutes to boil this? Or I should say to melt it. And then we'll go ahead and boil this. And that'll give us clearly enough water. Still a bunch of question marks. So things have not gotten better. In fact, if anything, it's possible things have gotten worse. But, oh well, we're heading out of here. Let's grab our stuff and see if we can do this, man. Come on, baby. We'll grab a brand. And, let's see here. Head on out of here. 14 degrees Celsius. Pretty cold. Now, if we were able to see, I think we would be able to see the farmstead over there. Now, I'm a little bit scared. Because I think right now I am going the way of the bear. I believe that there is a bear. Yep. I hear those crows. I hear those crows, man. You guys remember what happened the last time. Let's just try and be fairly careful here. 13 degrees. That is definitely the sound that the crows make when there's a bear nearby. Crap. Leave it to me to make the worst decisions possible. We're not way down, though. I do have some sprinting capability. I kind of wish that you could take the... Crap. I kind of wish that you could take those saplings down with, Where's that? Crap. Okay, he's following us. Let's see if we can just keep walking. And kind of stay away from it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright, screw you, Brand. We're out of here. Later, wolf. Suck it. That's what time it is, baby. Mountaineering rope all day. Hopefully when we get down here, there's not a bear waiting for us. Alright. Oof. We made it. There's the bear. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Shit, man. Bear right there. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I think that there's a wolf sitting up here on the top, too. Man, we're getting freaking tired. Come on, Jennifer. Make it to the top. Oh, man. How did I put myself into this position? Oh, we're tired. We're almost there. Come on, reach up. Reach up. Reach your damn hand on top of the thing. Reach your hand up on top of the ledge and pull yourself up, Jennifer. Reach your hand up. Pull yourself up. Oh, we made it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we're exhausted. Totally exhausted from that. And now we are dying of hypothermia. I'm going to take a swig of this coffee real quick. Get us a little bit of our energy back. We are not going to be able to get down. All right. Well, that was a terrible, terrible idea. We have a wolf stalking around right up there. Okay, hold on. I need to be very, very careful about what I do here. We have to go back to this. We have to go back to Sigil Hill. And the next time we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna have to go around the other way. I was an idiot for coming around this way. Oh man. Are we freezing? Yep, we're freezing as well. 82% condition. We barely have the ability to sprint. In fact, the only reason that we do is because of that coffee that we just drank. That coffee that we just drank is the only reason that I have any confidence at all right now. Oh, man. The Long Dark. Why do you do this to me? Why do you make things so difficult? All right. We're going to be spending one more day, at least. Maybe I can get enough sleep to give this another shot for us to get down.
Something to eat.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to sleep real quick for a few hours. Then I'm going to see if we can get down to at least the farmstead the other way. I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, I decided to get 10 hours of sleep. So, it's nighttime. We're going to see if we can get back here during the nighttime, though. Or rather, back down to our original home place during the nighttime. It is a nice, clear night. Well, not nice and clear. It's a little bit cloudy. But it's fairly nice outside. It is 18 degrees Celsius. We still have 205 calories on us. I ended up eating a little bit too much. See if we can kind of wander around here and get on down. I'm hoping that this works out okay. We are not going to go the original way. Although I don't think that the bears come out during the nighttime. I think they stay asleep. I've never seen a bear during the night. Not that I can think of anyway. I'm going to grab a couple of sticks. Very quiet night right now. You guys can hear it. Haunting. Nights like this, man. This is where the wolves are often out. You'll still see wolves out now and again, but not a bear. Let's go see if we can head around this way and get down. I don't know if this is going to be too steep or not. We could probably crouch a little bit of the way. Ooh, that is very, very, very steep. Okay. We can't push that. That's a little bit too bad. Let's kind of keep following this ledge around. Once we hit either the roadway or the water, there's a water line down here too. We'll be able to utilize that fairly well to keep us going. I want to watch because if you kind of run too fast down these sheer sides like this, well, not really sheer, but these very well angled sides, you can kind of injure your ankle in there, have you? All right, I think we're right about in the valley. There we go. We made it to the valley. Oh, good gravy. I thought that was a freaking wolf right there. That is just a bush. Negative 15 degrees. We're moving very, very swiftly, though.
Oh, sure, I'm getting cold.
Because we're moving downhill. I got a little bit of curing time in on my hide and cut, though, so that helped out a little bit. All right. Things are looking good. We got the roadway straight ahead of us right there. I can see it, which is excellent. Now, over by the water, there's a little river that kind of goes over here. Could probably find some cattails in the lake if we wanted to. Only issue is that it is nighttime, and I don't know how well I feel about doing that. All right, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We're going to go ahead and cut it for right now.
Cold.
We're going to cut it for right now. I may do a little bit of exploration on this end just to get us back to the farmhouse. And that's where we're going to pick up. Guys, hope you're enjoying Long Dark on the Interloper mode. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.